Hello folks, and welcome to this week's Hi-Fi News, etc. Now, this particular video may be interrupted, not by Hi-Fi or by me or anything in particular related and relevant to this video, but by my cat. I have a cat. Did you know I have a cat? I have a cat. His name is Dexter, and he's a black and white cat, and I've just looked I've just looked out the window, and he, I think, has spotted he's a black and white cat, and I think he spotted a black cat down the road, and I think he's sort of maneuvering in a rather tactical General Montgomery fashion to outflank this neighboring cat and then pounce on him. If that is the case, then I'll be grabbing a bucket of water. So if there is a untimely break in this video, you will know why. Anyway, before we get to that, or before I get to that rather, 5 news items in this particular one, and trivia. And the question is fairly simple, and it is this: who was born furthest east? Who was born furthest east? Was it Cliff Richard, Joe Strummer, or Freddie Mercury? One more time. Who was born furthest east? Cliff Richard, Joe Strummer, or Freddie Mercury? Have a little think. Don't check out the internet. No Googling or researching, please. Just have a little think. Just a bit of fun, and I will give you the answer to that one at the end of the video. Until then, Hi-Fi News. And we start with Ruark. How do you pronounce Ruark? I think it is Ruark, isn't it? I've always looked at that and I think to myself, I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. Anyway, Ruark, they have a limited edition version of their radio, the R1 Mark IV. The R1 Mark IV is a solid radio, quite compact, features FM, DAB and DAB Plus tuners, Bluetooth, USB for charging, an auto-dimming front fascia output screen, EQ settings and tone controls for manipulating the sound, all running on a Class AB amplifier. There's a headphone socket included too, auxiliary for input devices, and there's an optional remote control. The whole thing weighs in at 1.5 kilograms, and this is a limited edition model. As you can see here, it's very presentable in its pipe green exterior and handcrafted wooden grille. It's been created in conjunction with Nordoff and Robbins. This is a charity. It's a music therapy charity, and it's a charity Ruark has been working with since, 2012, so quite a while ago now. So when these units are sold and they go on sale September 2024, a portion of the asking price will be donated to the charity, and I believe that the charity has also received several units direct from Ruark, and they were raffled for extra funds. In this particular case, this radio, this limited edition version, will cost you £239. Update on the cat situation: I think there's been a ceasefire, so thank goodness for that. Peace is reigning once more, so I can put my bucket away one more time. Anyway, next up is Monitor Audio. They have a new series of speakers, the Gold 6Gs. The Gold Series 6G comprises 6 different speakers and features a new metal cone technology in the form of what's called hexagonal diaphragm technology, or HDT for you and me. This employs a new hexagonal pattern to, and I quote from the company, disrupt symmetries in the cone breakup. That's also combines with the company's own CCAM technology. Now, the new HDT CCAM cones have been utilized across the range, including a new 3-inch mid-frequency driver and a 6-inch bass mid unit, plus 6 and 8-inch bass drivers. Other new features include a revised version of Monitor Audio's own MPD micro-pleated diaphragm. This is the tweeter. This is the Mark III. Plus, you get optimized crossovers, so lots of little advancements and tweaks. All the Gold Series 6G's rigid cabinets allow the MPD 3 drivers to be placed further up the cabinet, optimizing, apparently, the cabinet edge diffraction on the larger models. Oh, and for the first time ever, the new Gold Series 6G boasts a man-made ebony veneer. Individual models include the top-of-the-range 500 6G, the smaller footprint 300 model, the 100 6G that sports the healthy 8-inch bass driver, and the stand-mounted versions, the 50 6G. And a couple of outliers, there's a wall version and a center speaker version for surround sound. Called the P58 BT ANC. ANC referring to noise cancelling, of course. You can pick them up in the UK for a penny short of £80 and in Europe $79.99. They're available from a host of retailers including Amazon. There are details for US prices and availability, but that's to be announced. Featuring large neodymium iron boron magnets and a composite vibrating diaphragm, these headphones feature oval-shaped ear cups, soft silicon ear pads and headband, and active noise cancellation technology, as I mentioned earlier. There is a 60-hour playtime between single charges, which is quite a lot, and also if you like your gaming, then there is a gaming mode on this. This is a low latency technology, apparently, that eliminates the lag typically associated with Bluetooth headphones. Available now in 2 colors, black and silver. Next, we have some streamers from Bluesound. And yes, I mentioned plural. There are 3. We have the Node Nano, the Node, and also the Node Icon. The Node Nano is available globally right now for £299 or €349. The Node, the next one up in the range, is available for pre-order and will begin shipping globally on the 24th of September 2024 at £499 or €599. That one is available both in black and white. The top of the range model, the Node Icon, will start shipping on the 15th of November 2024 at £899 or €1,099. A slim and compact streamer, the new Node Nano, is the entry-level model, only giving you the essentials to get the job done. It's powered by Blue OS and natively supports Amazon Music, Pandora, Qobuz, Sirius XM, Tidal, and many more. It also features Apple AirPlay 2, aptX Adaptive Bluetooth, Spotify Connect, and Tidal Connect. The Node Nano features a simple set of digital analog outputs for connecting to existing audio components via RCA, coax, optical, and USB. It also features a backlit front touch panel for quick control and access up to 2 programmable presets. The Node, which is a next one up, is a kind of, remastering of the original wireless high-res music streamer with an all-new ESS Sabre ES9039Q2M DAC. Also arrives with built-in THX AAA headphone amplifier, aptX adaptive Bluetooth and DSD support, plus Dirac Live Room Correction. The flagship Node icon includes a 5-inch full-color display and dual mono DAC design. And basically you get two ESS Sabre ES9039 Q2M DACs. Contained within an aluminium chassis, the Node icon also features HDMI eARC and balanced XLR outputs. Finally, I think it's a UK company, Mitchell and Brown. They have released a sound bar complete with a wireless subwoofer for £200. Now, I don't normally talk, well, now and again I will talk about soundbars, but not very often. However, I thought this is a UK company and it's fairly low price. I thought you may want to hear about it. It's called the Symphony BAR 400, the Bar 400. It's a compact model powered by a 400-watt amp and 2.1 channel sound featuring HDMI ARC, USB auxiliary and Bluetooth inputs. There are volume links to the TV remote control, so if you turn the soundbar off, the music reverts back to the TV speakers, which might be good for late night viewing so you don't disturb the neighbors with all of that bass, of course. An included remote control allows you to fine-tune the sound and bass output, and a circular control panel on top of the soundbar itself that allows quick volume adjustment if you need it. The input button scrolls through its HDMI, ARC, USB optical coax and auxiliary inputs. There's voice notification and color-coded illumination for each input. The subwoofer powers on-off with the main soundbar, so it can be hidden away behind the sofa, for example. And that's your lot. Well, now, before we go, I think you need an answer to that rather intriguing trivia question, hey? And the question once more is this: Who was born furthest east? Was it Cliff Richard, Joe Strummer, or Freddie Mercury? And the answer is Cliff Richard. Joe Strummer, real name John Mellor, was born in Ankara in Turkey in 1952. His father was employed by the British Foreign Service at the time. Freddie Mercury, real name Farrokh Bulsara, was born in Zanzibar in 1946, where his Indian father was working for the British Colonial Office. Cliff Richard, real name Harry Webb, was born in Lucknow in India in 1940, where his father worked for the Indian Railways. And now you know. Thank you once again for all of your support. It is very much appreciated. Keeps me going and doing what I do, so thank you again. I'll be back this time next week, and I hope to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.